Pisces, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. It is for Pisces, sun, moon, and rising sign because it's Pisces energy. So always check out your sun, moon, and rising sign because it's energy that's going to really be impacting you, and why not get some insight into it, right? For those of you looking for a deeper reading and to continue the message that we start here, as well as conclusions to the message that we start here, I have an extended reading always, and I hope that you guys can join me for it. The link is below, right below this video. If you love this video, please be sure to like it and then share it on your social media platforms. And please, if you haven't done it already, subscribe to the channel. And once you've subscribed, you can hit that bell and select all notifications so that you know when I upload your favorite content. Pisces comes out every single Wednesday between 8 and 9 a.m. over on the West Coast. East Coast, that's like 12 and 1 noon, and then over in Western Europe, that's like 5, 6 o'clock at night. And I hope everybody around the world can see it and enjoy it, really. If you're looking for more Born Without Boundaries content, then check out my second channel. I'll always post the link above. It's called Astrology Motivation. That's where I post my weekly astrology forecasts, daily tarot card readings, and I go live there every Monday for a Monday morning astrology motivation chat. But if you want to go live with me every day, Monday through Friday, check out my Instagram feed. You can find me at born_without_boundaries over on Instagram. I hope you can enjoy the live chat. You ready, Pisces? All right. This has been crazy energy. I'm just going to kind of warn you guys ahead of time. And remember, I will be putting this energy into context of career, money, and love so that you can... Yeah, so we get more specific. Yeah, you're breaking up. There's some sort of friendship or connection or network that just isn't working out. And this is a little bit in the past, so it's not like it's happening to you right now, but clearly it's still impacting this energy, or there's some sort of disassociation from what you used to be or what you used to want. Okay, there could have been also a breakup in the past. The Hermit card is here now, a little bit kind of just looking within, maybe wanting to be by yourself, or the suggestion of spend some time alone. This is not punishment. This is not punishment. This is not heartache. This is not suffering. This is not sorrow. This is healing, right? This is development and strength growing out of getting to know yourself and putting time into yourself. But something a lot else has just come out. So first we had some sort of breakup with the Two of Wands in reverse, and then we have some time being alone, and then we have the Two of Cups. It's almost like you broke up to find yourself, right? To get stronger in yourself, and then you guys made up and got back together again. If you haven't made up and got back together again, there does seem to be a coming together again. Remember, Mercury is in its shadow period for retrograde. It'll be retrograde by September 27th. We're now September 21st when I film this. We're heading into Libra season. Ultimately, I don't think this is an X thing, though. I feel like this has been happening. It's almost like maybe both of you needed to break up to come back together again. Or if this is a new connection that's coming in. Two of Cups is definitely a connection, and it's a beautiful connection. It's one where you're both equals and you're both friends, and you're friends that become lovers. There's a connection that is very terrestrial. It's very 3D, and at the same time, you just trust each other deeply, and you can be vulnerable around each other. This is a mature ass relationship. The Two of Cups has always been my favorite card in the deck, Pisces, because it reflects a mature relationship where you've both taken time, to know who you are and then gotten together. So this could be a getting back together situation, or this doesn't have to do anything to do with romance. It could very well be going back to your old employment, or going back to an old job, or going back to a project that you had left because sometimes we need to just get away from something. Do you know what I'm saying? We need the distance, and then we also need, with the Hermit card here, we needed to heal. There could have been literal healing. There could have like physical healing. There could have been heartache healing. Like I said, this could have been a breakup. This could have been like your boss fired you. Now he calls and he's going to rehire you. It's something like that. But in the important part, Pisces, is how you have grown during the interim, right, in between, and how you've kind of like liberated yourself and gotten back to who you are. If in any situation you had started to lose yourself, you had time because of this breakup to get yourself back. And that's the important part, because that's what makes this upright, where this was all kinds of fucked up and wasn't meant to last long, right? Okay, so now we're here and we get to these other cards. Yeah, Four of Swords means there was some sort of break and reflection upon, with, you know, almost like an I like the Four of Swords, because the Four of Swords is almost like you're being objective. You're just reflecting on things from you're safe enough distance, and you can just have quiet space to look and learn and really let things sink in. The pain, this is some sort of suffering, some sort of sickness, some sort of sadness. This could even be a sense of you lost a friend, right? Or like there was a breakup, there was an accident, there was something very permanent, right? But usually with Nine of Swords for me, with Four of Swords, there was a sense of you needed time to heal from something that was really stressing you out, really bothering you. Maybe you were stuck or contemplating, or this was a cocoon phase. That's kind of what the hermit phase is a cocoon phase. But you couldn't stop thinking about something. You always were looking back. And I feel like in some ways you needed to let go of what was lost. Even if it's the same thing that came back, it wasn't the same thing that came back, because the Hanged Man is here, and that's a cocoon phase. So this is a sense of trust this process, Pisces. It's not like it's the end-all be-all of your existence if this relationship changes, and it needs to. Something about a situation you're in needs to change. It needs to mature. This is its cocoon phase. There will be pain, and there will be metaphoric death, because that's what happens in the cocoon. That's what happens. That's what happens. The caterpillar breaks down to build up everything that the butterfly is, and that's what's going on. This is the cocoon phase. It's painful, and it's treacherous, and it just takes some alone time. You're hashing through all this stuff to sort of try to reflect from a different perspective on what you've experienced and what this pain means to you and what this pain has taught you. There's this 5-5. You're changing. There's definite changes here with 2 5s. There's 2 5s, and understanding like this has to be done. This has to end. Looking back, idolizing the past. Fuck the past. The past can't exist anymore. The past is the sacrifice that you're going to have to pay in order to move forward. There's got to be some sort of sacrifice here. You could have been holding on to something too long. You could have been trying to make something work too hard. You could have been waiting too long or hesitating too long. There's definitely a sense of now something is going to come around. Fate, destiny, the cosmos is going to step in and do it for you, because you were looking back too long. You were looking back too long. Maybe you were sitting there reflecting on the perfection of this relationship or this situation when it wasn't really perfect at all. All right, let's dig in a little bit further. Pisces. Did you enjoy your full moon? It was beautiful, I thought. Very emotional, but peaceful in those emotions, right? Getting them all out, letting yourself purge. Only one card came out. Truth. What do you have to be honest with yourself about? Because I'll tell you right now, with this energy, whether you like it or not, you're going to have to face it. You don't get a choice. So, wow, what is this? Truth. What is this? What is the truth? What is the truth? Oh, you know what the truth is? I think now you're finally learning what caused the breakup or what caused the demise of something in the past. Now you're starting to realize it. The truth is coming out. It's almost like any kind of lies are disintegrating. So we have the tribe here. We have friends. Maybe you're finding this out through friends, or you're finding out who your true friends really are. Either way, this is a cold hard slap to the face, but it's something that you need to know. This kind of purging happens before a tremendous intake of abundance. And the reason why it happens, Pisces, I've seen the pattern before. The reason why it happens is because God doesn't want you to have your abundance with the same shitty people around you. So it's got to purge your life before it can give you the abundance it wants to give you. So you have truth. Now this, once again, this could also be some sort of truth coming through the grapevine. Somebody letting you know what's going on. Maybe while you were sitting there in peace and quiet, the other person was screwing around, right? Having their good time. Chaos and conflict. Yeah, the truth comes out, and it's not something that is easy for you. And this is why the changes start. There's a lot of pain. There's a lot of things you have to reflect upon. You have to think about it. You have to find a way to grow from it. And you have to let the past go, because ultimately it's not helping your future. Pisces. The energy is gaining momentum. What energy? What is this? The energy is gaining momentum. Conclusions are within reach. Conclusions are within reach. No, I think you're getting more and more confused as more and more information comes out. I think that confusion is a reluctance to accept. That's what's going on here. Pisces. Okay, in reverse. I am a child. You're growing up here. This is maturation. I am cherished, but it's coming out in the past. Or look for something in a couple of... Ultimately, this is a sense of the childhood ways, or the childhood version of the way that you want to be treated, or even what you need, are fading. And there's maturation here. There's a sense of, okay, I need to change. I need to change, because what I am, and what my ideals are, what my goals are, what my standards are, they're not serving me. So this is a really leveling up period for you, Pisces. Hold on. Can you clarify what the hell is going on with this relationship? Love. But this love means self-love. This love means reflection. I think in a lot of ways, when we're immature, we look for value through other people. We look for value in relationships. We look for happiness by being with somebody else. And we don't understand that what's required first is to find happiness all by ourselves. And that's what attracts in a really good partner, right? But this was a sense of just needing to be with somebody in the past. And this would be the energy of somebody who, as soon as they break up from a relationship, goes into another one. Or starts to look for another one. They don't take any time to look for themselves. They don't take any time to improve upon their lives. All they do is just rush right into another relationship. And this sense of growing up, it's not like that. We have Jade Mountain here. Jade Mountain is about abundance coming into your life. Is about abundance that you've worked for. And then self-love, which means now, or heading into the future, Pisces, you're working on your God space, your connection to the higher power. You're working on you. That's what you're prioritizing. And this is actually really good news. And it's coming out a little bit in the future. So there is a sense of... it doesn't even mean you broke up with somebody. The bottom line is you're starting to realize it's not about somebody. It's about me. It's about me being able to look at who I am, and it's working. Something in your life is really working. It's starting to flourish. You're starting to like really love the skin that you're in and feel success at it. Like doors are opening up for you is what I'm saying. It's like almost like directly it's like you found out the equation, like E equals MC squared. Did you know that Einstein was a Pisces, by the way? Oh yeah. Einstein was a Pisces. And that's probably why he could visualize such out-of-the-world things, because Pisces don't have any boundaries to their imagination. right? They rule the 12th house. But that's kind of what it is. It's almost like in some ways you figured out the equation. You figured out that the more I love who I am, the more I can look into my own reflection and love who I am, the more abundance I draw into me. And looking into my reflection has got nothing to do with looking into somebody else's eyes. It really has to do with looking at who I am, feeling who I am, knowing who I am. So this is a time of happiness, and this is a time of abundance coming in for you that's directly proportional to how well you're respecting yourself, how well you're treating yourself, and how well you're really looking into building you. That's the formula, the secret formula of success right now. Let's break this energy up. It's very spiritual, and that's what you've been going through. Very spiritual energy. Let's break this into career. How is this impacting Pisces' career? In the past, career, gold digging hussy. Either you were dealing with it or you were dealing like this. But this is somebody who was all about money, doing things for the money, or doing things like just doing things that are amoral for the money. This is somebody who just doesn't have her shit together. And then we have the 7, or doing something that she really didn't like just to make money. And then we have 7 of Wands here, which is victory and success, but slow one victory and success, like you're sticking with it, you're staying with it. There's a lot of tenacity here. Career for Pisces. Oh, and then there's a 6 of Cups. This is something you've wanted for your whole life, your career. This is something you've wanted since childhood. This is something that you're in love with. A lot of Pisces are like that too. Okay. The 6 of Cups it can be a melancholy energy. It can be looking too much in the past. I think that ultimately things are starting to change in your career. They're starting to open up because you're starting to redefine what success is. Career. It's changing. You have the World card coming in your career, which means that you might be changing actual careers, or your career is changing shape. What I know is there's a chapter in your career life that is closed, and you're happy because you're done with it. You're done with it. And now you're going in another direction. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords for me is my directional card. She's my GPS. She's made a decision to take a turn in a different direction. And when she makes a decision, she's sure about it, right? She's clear-minded about it. You know, you go from kind of settling, maybe just for the money, or doing something just for the money, settling to kind of like getting back your fire with the 7 of Wands and following your passion. There's a door closed here. It's almost like you refuse to go back to settling or compromising. Your direction is clear. We'll get into the success rate. Usually with the World card upright, there is success. There's success in your new start. But we'll see. We'll get into that deeper over in the extended. Pisces, let's see where they're... Nope, I didn't even talk to the cards yet. Hold up. Love. Pisces, how is this energy translating into love for Pisces? How is this energy translating into love for Pisces? Pisces in love. Okay, that was a little bit different. Love. Pisces in love, please. Pisces in love, please. How is all this energy channeling into love? This is interesting. I've never had these cards be this difficult. Okay, so there's the there's the Page of Cups. Page of Cups could be a new love offer, could be a love that's just beginning, could even be a sense of somebody who's very romantic and very flowery and writes a lot of poetry. This is having a very romantic understanding of what love is, very young understanding of what love is, but it was stuck. So in terms of love, somebody could be very much stuck in an immature state of being. Okay, love for Pisces. Okay, this is not good energy. This could be having to do with a daddy figure or father figure from the past. This could have to do with your stuckness or your over-romanticized version. Whatever it is, it's almost like it has something to do with a bad father figure from the past. Somebody who was domineering because he couldn't control his own life and he didn't have his own creativity. He was very oppressive toward yours. So this comes, it's almost like you were denied love that you wanted from a parent, especially a father figure, because of your poetic or artistic nature. Then we have the Four of Wands here, which is wow. Happiness, getting married, being with somebody. This could also mean being with somebody from the past, right? We're talking about a past relationship, being together with somebody who was not happy, or being somebody who was not happy in a relationship that was really good, but you felt creatively suppressed or oppressed, or you felt creatively squashed, or they felt creatively squashed. So there was some sort of tension in your relationship because of creative differences, or not feeling free. Then we have the King of Swords here. So there's clarity, maybe counseling, maybe that's what you were solving here, like you were getting counseling for it. Eight of Wands. Counseling could really help in this situation. Like having somebody else who's objective and honest and well-studied and educated and intelligent help you guys through this situation, because ultimately this is a power struggle based on creativity and who wants to shine the brightest. So it's saying that a therapist or an objective perspective would help a lot here. We'll get deeper into it. Let's go to money. How is Pisces money being impacted by this energy? Oh, there's something hidden. This is you. This is you. This is the Moon card. Oh, so what about the money? Maybe you're hiding money, or there's hidden money coming in, or you don't like to really talk about money. Something hasn't grown. Something is hiding. Something hasn't come through. There's been a denial or something embarrassing happening. Maybe the funds weren't there, right? There's something shady going on with money. It could be like a paycheck didn't come in because the funds weren't there to cover it. It could be bills aren't getting paid because the funds weren't there to cover it. Something here is the funds are low, but somebody's still trying to act like they're not. They're kind of trying to keep it under wraps. This is energy we got to get deeper into. High Priestess, this is time. There's time to confront the devil. Holy shit, time to confront the fucking devil. Time to look the devil in the eye and look at your bad behaviors, because money here is fucked up, and it's probably having to do with some sort of bad habits. Let's get into the extended. I hope you guys can join me. Pisces, thank you so much for all your views last week. They were exceptional, and I hope we can keep growing. I'll see you soon.